Yeah!
What's up? Welcome back to the Roll-Up. I'm the Undertoker. That is CM Skunk.
Skunk's got the
How
funk.
you doing? What's up? Skunk has the funk? What's the funk?
I feel wonderful, Toker.
That is not the question I asked, but hell yeah. Alright, we're here. It is December 20th, Wednesday night. Dynamite just ended. Merry Christmas to those that celebrate. Happy Hanukkah to those that celebrated that.
All types of
Happy
holidays.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate shit, so happy that to me.
Happy food.
Happy food.
Happy
Fuck
food.
yeah. Alright.
Anyways, we just got through watching another tremendous episode of
Very good
Dynamite.
episode. Very very fucking good.
They started it out right with some heat immediately.
Hate. Swerve and Roosh straight out the fucking gate. And man, these two brought it. They were fighting fast and urgent.
Physical match.
They knew they had to win this match to stay alive in this tournament. And they knew they were hurting. And they knew the other person was hurting. And they targeted each other's injuries. It was violent. It was excellent. Swerve is the man. Like, I cannot wait for him to win that fucking title. There's a moment at the end of the match when he goes to do the Swerve stop. And he stands up there to take in the crowd behind him.
Oh, that's what really
losing his fucking
in.
mind, and he just takes that second to sink it in. In that moment, I was like, "That motherfucker's made it."
Oh yeah,
he is him. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
No, and even in defeat, Roosh looks like a star too. The one he kicked out at one,
I lost my fucking mind, dude.
Dude, he kicked out at one. Like, he's a force to be reckoned with. And they're not gonna sleep on Roosh. At minimum, I really want him to get that TNT belt and then make his way to the top with the AEW belt. He has star written all over him.
I would absolutely be down for a fucking Roosh TNT championship.
TNT run.
Bring back the Open Challenge, like
yeah.
You know,
my god.
Could call it like the Bull's Horn TNT Championship Challenge or some bullshit like that, but just like. Have Roosh having banger matches on TV every week. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be way cool. Oh, I'm with it. And no, both guys were to showcase their stardom tonight. And
hell yeah.
Then that led to what was
Mark Briscoe?
Mark
J. Lee.
He felt froggy tonight.
He finally got some points, man. I love Mark Briscoe. The crowd too. They were especially awesome during this match.
They were really. They were more participants in the crowd this week than there have been in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, this was a good crowd. This wasn't like some of the other like half-empty buildings they've been in. But
no, yeah, that was really fun. Everyone was into it.
At one point they were chanting, "We want chairs, we want chairs."
The chairs.
Mark Briscoe would throw a chair into the ring. The referee would toss it out and get booed. They would do it again. They'd start the chant again, and he would again and toss it in. And then
I wanted, that Red Fu Kung Fu.
Oh yeah, Excalibur or it was Tony Schiavone stumbling over Red Fu Kung Fu.
That must be a secret discipline, and one that Mark Briscoe knows.
Super secret discipline.
And that's gonna be dude.
Eventually, the crowd got the chair they wanted too, because he set it up in the ring and he used it to run and jump off. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Over the
Red Fu rolled over.
Yeah, the Red Fu rollover. Yeah, exactly. Red Fu rollover. Then fucking Jay Lethal, the absolute fucking prick that he is. He goes to hit. He hits successfully. Jay Driller on Mark Briscoe, and he dropped him on his fucking head. That was rough. It was a rough Jay Driller, man.
Dude,
I cringed a little. It looked nasty.
I wanted to cry. He almost lost that way. Mark Briscoe.
I would have been upset.
I would have cried.
Yeah.
But he prevailed and won with the Jay Driller of his own.
Yes. After hitting a burning hammer, which was safer looking than the Jay Driller the Jay Lethal hit, which is fucking insane when you think about it. But yes, Mark Briscoe, he finally gets his hard-earned points, and this match was ruled. This match was ruled.
This match was ruled a classic.
These guys were hitting each other hard, going crazy. Like
Mark Briscoe earned his moments.
He did. Good for him. Good for him. I hope.
And there's more to come, baby.
I hope there's good things. You know, I'd be down for like a Mark Briscoe All Atlantic Championship run. That would be cool. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, what do we have after that, Skunk? Let me look at my notes.
Tony Storm came out.
No. Oh, we had the Samoa Joe MJF.
Oh, the Samoa Joe MJF moment. But
so
still,
Samoa Joe comes out.
Timeless. It's moments later.
He's
momentarily. But Samoa Joe,
he's not so subtly insinuating that Max is the devil. He's like, we never do see Max get attacked. We always just find him. There's lots of footage of everybody else getting attacked. No footage of Max getting attacked. MJF doesn't like this. Comes out. He says, Joe, you were supposed to protect me last week. Blah 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 blah.
You care about your property as much as you care about your diet.
Yeah, he did.
And as a big boy, I felt that in my heart.
Oh no. What are your thoughts on this segment so far?
I mean, I thought it. With the whole devil thing.
I mean, just the whole segment. I mean, we had MJF threatening Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe didn't really care until Max started pushing him.
Man. And at the same time, I thought Maxwell and Joe were about ready to blow right there in the middle of the ring. And went up, but Samoa Joe just stood there unfazed. Like, he has a chance to really pull that belt away from MJF's clutches. I could see MJF winning, but if Samoa Joe gets the belt, that opens a whole new whirlwind of matches that could happen in the very near future.
Yes. But yes, it looks like they're about to go at it. MJF is in Joe's face. Joe is unfazed.
I love Joe's second wind.
He knows MJF can't do anything. He'll maul MJF. He would destroy him. MJF pushes him a little, and now Joe's starting to get pissed. And then suddenly, a bunch of the fucking masked goons run down to the ring.
There's like more members of those guys in the Dark Order.
MJF and Max clear out the ones that run in the ring. It's the same old ones from last week, I think. I didn't get a good look at them. They got jobbed out pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie.
Why didn't one of them lose?
They got their asses kicked real quick. But then suddenly there was more, and then suddenly there was more, and then there was more, and then I think there was like 12 or 16 of these motherfuckers.
I thought like maybe 32.
What was that?
That was the doorbell. Maybe there's a pizza man. But anyways,
there was like 12 to 16 of these motherfuckers in the ring eventually.
And they were handled quite convincingly, but at the same time, I wish one of them lost their mask, because we know Jungle Jackass is not the devil. But what the hell is happening?
Are we sure Jungle Jackass is not the devil? I don't think he is anymore. I'm not sure who he is anymore. I honestly, frankly, don't give a fuck anymore. But eventually, the lights go out. Devil comes up on the screen. He's like, Max, who can you trust? Where can you go? Who can you turn to?
It's getting
blah,
funky.
Blah, 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 blah. Do you accept a challenge next week for the ROH World Championship? Blah, the screen goes black, blah, 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 blah.
We're strapped. And everyone's just like...
Max grabs the mic, goes to start talking to Joe, like, look, I know you helped me before, I asked once. Joe cuts him off and just yells at the devil, challenge accepted, because he is fucking done with this bullshit, and so am I. Wrap this angle up.
Fresh cut.
Like, fucking just tell me who the devil is so we can move attitude. On. Like, fucking get the title off MJF, get the mask off the devil, move the fuck on.
Get the devil off my screen.
Any more thoughts about this the whole thing?
Man, it's not Maxwell, it's not Jungle Jackass. I don't know, but either way, they're screwing with us.
Do you even care who it is anymore? Because I
want to, but it's not Sami Callihan, and it's like, it's not Wardlow, because Wardlow is
no. All right, so let me ask you this question instead: who would it have to be for you to actually care for the payoff?
I don't know, because who has that big of a beef with Max is the thing.
I mean, there's a lot of people.
What if it's Adam Cole and he's not really injured?
I mean, I think
I mean, no, that'd be the biggest swerve in history.
I don't think it would be that big of a swerve. I think a lot of people would suspect Adam Cole because they've been expecting one of these guys to turn on each other. God, I would fucking hate Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, it's not Mikey from the Spirit
Mr.
Squad.
Ziggles. Yeah, I don't really know who they could have under that mask at the end of it to make me really give a shit.
Just because it's been going on for a while and it makes my brain hurt.
And it's lost momentum. It's taken up too much time. Like, it's convoluted. It's also tied to this Roddy.
Who wants to go after MJF that bad, though? Who else that isn't Wardlow?
I mean, I'm sure Adam Cole still wants the world title. I mean,
of course.
Max has screwed a lot of people. I mean, Chris Jericho could still have beef from their feud. I mean, could be FTR. They have a reason to hate him because of the Pinnacle.
But
trying to think. The only other two people he had real beef with left the company with Cody and Punk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, MJF will eventually cross paths with Cody down the line, but that's like a few years from now.
I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. And, like, if they brought somebody from the outside, I mean, who cares?
I don't know who it is, but it's definitely not Swerve.
No, I don't think so.
It's not. Swerve is more in your face about it.
They did insinuate a little bit later. We'll get to that, but yeah, I don't really care. Who cares? Fucking.
But
just
you know what I care about? Timeless Toni Storm.
Timeless Toni Storm.
She's the biggest star in the company.
She was entertaining this week. I will give her that. I did enjoy her more than I hated her this week.
Hey, she wasn't. She told some mad truths.
She was definitely more entertaining on commentary than this match was. Saraya is
wonderful job.
Saraya is just not good. She has not.
Saraya has been way stagnant. That's why I'm behind someone like Toni Storm. Timeless Toni Storm.
Riho wins, as we all kind of expected her to, wanted to. Nobody wants to see a Saraya match. Nobody wants to see a Saraya championship match. So Riho versus Toni Storm at the pay-per-view, that should be good shit, good fun. At one point during picture-in-picture break during this match, Taz started rambling about how Luther's head was big, but it didn't fit in the screen. That was pretty entertaining. I think that's the only other note I have for this match.
Toni Storm wasn't lying when she said Riho couldn't slap the skin off of pudding.
Yeah. So Riho wins. Toni Storm comes down to the ring carried by Luther. Goes to attack Riho. Riho looks like she's getting the upper hand, and Mariah May attacks her.
619 and all
yeah,
that.
She hit her with a very, very weak-looking 619. It was not great. It looked like she tapped
I believe in Toni Storm. Timeless Toni Storm.
But then, yeah, Mariah May hits her with the belt. Toni Storm pretends to not know who Mariah May is. Makes a bunch of over-the-top faces in the camera. And the segment ends. It goes to commercial break. Our stream we were watching picked up the arena audio, so we heard Tony Schiavone, fucking Justin Roberts talking to
Tony Chimmel.
Tony Chimmel, our superstar. But yeah, we heard Justin Roberts talking to the crowd, and they were in Oklahoma City, right?
Yes, they were.
He told them that he was like
Goldberg was their next big signing.
February 21st. If they don't announce it soon online, you're gonna hear it first from the roll up. February 29th, Dynamite will be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They announced that to the OKC crowd during the commercial break.
Goldberg's gotta be there.
Yeah. We heard it on our stream while we were watching TV. We were both really high and we were confused at first what we were hearing.
You see Goldberg hit that spear at that Falcons game?
I did see that, yeah. I really don't care about Goldberg. I don't want to see that man in any capacity. No Goldberg. No Goldberg at all. Alright, so then we had a backstage segment with MJF we alluded to earlier. They come back from commercial, and
he knocks on the locker room.
No, it was he does, but first it was Taz and Excalibur were talking, and then they got like interrupted because they like in their headset heard there was a commotion, and they cut to a camera.
They heard a disturbance in the force.
It's MJF and Samoa Joe arguing. They part ways. Samoa Joe goes into his locker room. MJF's walking, and he conveniently, incredibly conveniently, finds a one of the ski masks these fucking goons are wearing outside of the Mogul Embassy.
You bunch of phonies.
The Mogul Embassy locker room. He's upset about this, and he knocks on the door. He grabs Prince Nana, because Prince Nana answers the door.
Leave Nana out of this.
He threatens him in some fashion. I don't remember who. Swerve comes out, sends Nana back in, closes the door. Same. He says, "Watch how you handle my property."
Cottonmouth is real.
Cottonmouth is very real. We smoke a lot. But he's like, "Watch how you handle my property," and then this leads to an MJF back and forth. They had some good vibes, some good back and forths. Swerve said, "You do tryouts, I sign contracts."
Oh man,
that was such a good
kill
line.
shot went in with that.
Yes. I think Swerve ate MJF up here. Honestly, he had the much like,
I don't know. Man, it's still MJF's game, but
MJF
Swerve will be the guy to get it off of him.
MJF kind of came off as a little goofy and a little bit of a tryhard, in my opinion, in this segment. Swerve is just the coolest fucking dude in the room Swerve is the coolest dude in any room that Pentagon is not in. If Pentagon's in the room, Pentagon's the coolest motherfucker in the room, and then it's Swerve.
I'm with it.
That's a tangent for another day.
Imagine being at a barbecue with Eddie, with the Mad King Eddie Kingston.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Good stuff.
Eddie Kingston is definitely a barbecue uncle kind of. But yeah, this was a very good segment, very tense. Like, you could tell these guys hated each other. They talked about the history they had.
I can't wait to see their collision.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I hope Swerve takes that title soon. I really hope it's not off MJF, because I'm sick of him being champion. I want him to take it off
anybody.
anyone. Yeah.
Including
so they're face to face, and then Swerve threatens Max in some fashion. I don't remember exactly how. And then the door opens. Everybody in fucking Mogul Embassy comes out looking real mean and tough. Samoa Joe, who was like hiding around the corner, secretly listening, spins around and grabs Max so he doesn't get his ass kicked and like hurt. They leave. Joe and Swerve stare each other down, and I can't help but think about how sick that's the match that would be. Honestly, I would love it if Joe beat Max at the pay-per-view and then he feuded with Swerve, and if Swerve beat Joe for the title, that would be sick.
Yeah. Or Max is gonna hold it, is gonna somehow retain it, and then lose to Swerve. We'll see the devil. Who the devil is at World's End. I feel like that's what it'll culminate to first, and then. And Swerve,
it would make sense.
Then Swerve will get it off Maxwell.
At maybe Revolution. Revolution would be the next pay-per-view.
Revolution will be televised, and Swerve
Revolution will be televised.
Yes. And Swerve will be our champion by then.
Yeah. So any more thoughts on this segment? Yeah. The devil stuff, MJF, Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, any of it?
I just want it to end soon enough and whatnot.
Well, unfortunately, it's not quite over, because after that we had Roderick Strong versus Commander, and
that was a hard-hitting contest in itself.
Listen, this match was good. It was a good fucking wrestling match, but fucking Roderick Strong has so much fucking go-away heat with me that my brain just shuts off when he's on the fucking screen.
Xbox go-away heat?
Yeah, dude. I do not want to watch this fucking
Wadwick sucks.
Yeah, I don't want to watch this fucking guy in any capacity anymore. So my brain just shuts off, and I cannot pay attention when he's on the screen. Literally, my only note for this fucking match is the finisher was sick. That end of Heartache he hit where he fucking Commander did a double flip over. Fuck, dude.
That was a highlight of the night.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. That was cool.
But yeah, he came out. He cut a promo, I think, first, right? Or was it just the match first? Like I said, I didn't think
before and after.
Before and after. That's fucking awful, dude. But yeah, cuts the promo, has the match.
For sure it was after.
Yeah, he had the promo with Renee. He was saying Renee annoying as fuck like he does Samoa and Adam. The crowd is responding to it, which fucking irritates me. Don't encourage this shit. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the segment? I didn't watch this bullshit.
That made my brain hurt. And Maxwell is not the damn devil. Roderick, stop being a goddamn jester. You jackass. Moving on.
Period. Main event time. And fucking hell yeah, this rule, dude.
I
called Switchblade.
I called it, and it was written in the stars. CM Skunk knows the stuff. And it's going to be so awesome next week.
These two had a hell of a match. Mox immediately gotten like on top of Swerve. I meant Switchblade.
Swerve.
Jay White was in the ring. He was, he got out, did his like style of bullshit. He got in the ring. He was talking his bullshit like Jay White does. Moxley just said, fuck that, immediately grabbed him in a choke and tried to put him away. Got on top of him and dominated him. He hammered Jay White for a lot of this match. The first couple minutes was just Mox battering this guy. And then,
I almost thought he was going to steal it again and whatnot, but then that would have been way bogus.
But eventually, Jay White turned it around with a chop block, man, and it really picked up from here. These two were going at it. Jay White was targeting the leg.
Man,
Mox was doing his best.
Abigail. Oh my
Mox
God.
was doing his best. He's doing whatever he had to. Breaking his back, biting his nose, he hit him with a fucking
chomping at the bit.
It's not the paradigm shift, it's the
he didn't do the Death Rider, but
maybe the paradigm shift. Yeah, the Death Rider is the one, the elevator one.
Yeah, he didn't whip out the Death Rider.
But he hit Jay White with one of those.
Pile driver.
He kicks out, big pile driver. At one point Jay White distracts the wrestler. He can hit fucking Mox in the
now
leg
that
with
was
a chair.
some gourmet heel shit.
Yeah. He fucking Jay White wins with the Blade Runner out of nowhere. I forgot what he did to lead up to it. I forgot what he did, but he countered some shit and Mox went for the Death Rider and he flipped over, hit him with fucking Blade Runner and boom. 1, 2, 3.
I love it.
Jay White has 12 points, so does Swerve and Moxley.
Swerve.
3-way next week. That match is gonna fucking rule. I'm excited. The C2 has been fucking phenomenal.
The best triple threat and man,
I cannot wait to get home from work Saturday night and watch Collision, to watch the wrap up of the fucking Blue League. Hell yeah, Jay White wins.
Brody, Eddie. Oh my God.
So Swerve's music hits. He comes out. He's standing on the ramp, yawing back and forth with Jay White. Jay White starts mocking fucking Nana's dance, talking all that shit. Swerve's still cool as fuck. He's just like, yeah, okay, we'll see. And then, for good measure, the absolute fucking prick that he is, Jay White chop blocks Mox one more time.
Hell yeah.
Camera cuts to black. And
Jay White is still a star, damn it.
Yeah. And that's Dynamite. I can't wait for the finals next week. Can't wait for World's End. Can't wait for Collision on Saturday. That was Dynamite. What are we overall thoughts? Hell of a show. I thought it was a very, very good
solid
show. Lots
wrestling
of shit
show.
happening. Like, very fun.
Like last week was very wrestling heavy, but this one had the wrestling and then moved the story hopefully more and toward the payoff that we need with this whole devil stuff.
I hope we get a payoff soon.
But then Friday night,
just any payoff.
Yeah, Friday Night SmackDown might be fun too. Just in time for Christmas. All this just in time for Christmas.
The devil should be Hornswoggle like it was the fucking anonymous Raw GM. Or Vince McMahon's illegitimate son, also Hornswoggle. Why not the devil?
The greatest Christmas moments, and it's still Stone Cold, old Steve, Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. The greatest Santa Claus as ever, hitting that stunner on Vinny Mac. I watched it with my grandpa 20 years ago. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You son of a bitch, McMahon.
Yeah. Speaking of Christmas, though, I remember one year, me and my brother.
When old Stone Cold shows up to the Christmas party, I grab me some cookies, some eggnog.
I don't like eggnog. I'm not gonna lie. Not a fan.
Eggnog is good if you mix it with some stuff, maybe a good drink. I don't think and whatnot, but some good nutmeg. I actually have an old WWE magazine with Edge's eggnog, and he describes like his own.
I don't want to hear anything about Edge's eggnog, man. No, thank you. I thought you were gonna say Edge's nutmeg, and I don't want to hear about Edge's nutmeg either.
He has his own nutmeg and everything for it, but Edge's eggnog. I think it was from that one. That same one. But yeah, that was cool with Austin Stunnering McMahon that night, and that was an epic return. But speaking but moving in more on epic returns and stuff, what do you think is going to be the biggest impact of some major returns we had in the WWE specifically? Randy Orton, AJ Styles, or dare we say it, CM Punk?
I think it will be CM Punk. Like, I think
for the big money stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna sell a lot.
The short term, whatever.
Merch,
get him out of there,
and whatever.
Skunk is not with that funk.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd say probably AJ, because like in the shape he looked like, from what I've seen on Twitter, he could probably have some like more like incredible matches in him this year.
He's got that lone wolf AJ look.
Yeah,
like when he first was in like New Japan at the time with the Bullet Club and all that stuff, thing going on. That looks cool. I mean, man,
regardless, whatever impact it is, it won't be enough to get me to tune in. I will be watching the Royal Rumble because it is the Royal Rumble, and that is my favorite event pretty much in wrestling, period. It's the best. Will not be probably watching WrestleMania. I haven't watched WrestleMania in a couple of years. But I'll watch the Royal Rumble, but that's the only WWE I will watch at this point. So,
man, I think Randy, out of all three of those guys, Randy Orton will have the longest lasting impact and stuff, because even he plans to do his thing for another 10 years. Even with all that major surgery that he had just endured. So, oh man, I don't know. And like it's not even that. Randy Orton just has never looked more inspired in his recent return. Right now, we all missed him. He missed wrestling, so I think we're gonna get some of his best work, and then some for the next few years. He could go for at least another generation.
Being out that long, he probably had some time to heal up real well too.
With some other nagging injuries he may have had, I feel like Randy Orton will have the biggest impact out of these three major returns. CM Punk will make the short term big money, but Randy Orton's return meant more to me at Survivor Series. Man, I'm with it. It's gonna be fun.
Well, I hope it goes well for you. I hope the product improves and you can enjoy it. I don't think I will be.
It's gotten better.
That's good.
It's better than how it was for like that generation and a half and whatnot. Oh my goodness! But
those were bad times.
But it's okay. Hey,
I'm
there's more wrestling companies now. We get to talk about it. Yay!
I'm glad I stopped watching long before Baron Corbin covered Roman Reigns and fucking dog food.
The big dog is
what
back.
A fucking dog shit angle. Pun absolutely intended. Fuck that shit.
What are your Christmas plans? Your wrestling Christmas plans?
My wrestling Christmas plans?
Do you have any?
I don't think so. No, I mean, I celebrate Christmas Eve. I'll probably be going to my family's on Christmas Eve.
Nice.
Christmas, I don't really celebrate at all. To be honest. So
it's okay. I look forward to food.
So Monday night, right? Christmas?
Yeah, it is gonna be Monday. Oh, Monday Night Raw.
I won't watch it Monday Night Raw for sure. I can guarantee you that I will not be doing that.
I will. It'll be fun.
I don't know.
We haven't had a Christmas Raw as Raw since maybe I was in grade school.
I'll probably just
like how there was like a 4th of July one with DX. I think there was.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably just get high and watch some of my favorite matches of the year or some shit. That sounds
because next week we'll definitely talk more
about.
But you know, Christmas is so special. It's so special. With wrestling being on top of the world all over again, and everyone gets to ride with us.
Hell yeah. Well, Skunk, anything else you wanted to talk about tonight, my friend? My incredibly high friend.
Man, and all I want to say is that I am floating in this building, and I'm happy that everybody is enjoying wrestling just as much as I am.
Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah.
Where can you find us, though?
You can find us YouTube, where you're watching this right now, if you're still watching. Instagram, right? We have Instagram, yes.
Instagram,
Twitter/X/whatever the fuck it's called,
and YouTube,
and that and YouTube, and that is it. We don't have Facebook. We don't have LinkedIn. We don't have Tumblr. Is Tumblr a thing?
I don't think it is anymore.
We don't have Tumblr.
But
That's
it's okay.
all.
We're on all the major networks.
Yes.
And
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube.
Just message us. It's gonna be
Boom.
great.
Get high. Watch wrestling.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good night. Merry Christmas.
Get
Happy
your
Hanukkah,
toque on.
Happy Kwanzaa. Get your toque on.
The roll-up loves
Hell yeah.
you.